champions, Expert 2, Record Rule, Week 5.B, 5B, 5A.
We're trying to like learn how to play the game correctly.
So you can either watch this video first or last, your choice, because this is a deck tech breakdown of the decks we use to dominate Galaxy's Most Wanted.
Did we though?
On Expert 2.
He
Even
says
Roman.
that covering his face
With
no.
With the Kree Supremacy side scheme and Collector 1 and all the
Everything.
garbage. Everything.
Everything.
It was all included.
All the bad,
All
all
the
the
things
things
were
that
there.
is going like search, Nebula, make.
And we didn't miss any boost cards or anything like that.
And we,
You have to watch them.
But watch it. It's actually pretty good.
it's actually very good.
It's amazing.
Who's going first?
You can go first.
Why don't you? You.
I brought Doctor Strange. Justice.
Oh, we can say like So Doctor Justice, Protection Spider, SPDO.
Leadership, Nathan Summers Cable.
And what did we think about like Journey? Why we wanted this team? Of
Cable's so good because of all the side schemes with the Galaxy's Most Wanted side schemes that follow you.
The artifact.
Yes, the artifact things.
Yeah.
And bring your own to buff Cable.
We always played with Doctor Strange. He was like the first busted.
I think Strange is like mandatory for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
like-
someone else could do it. It's just he's too versatile.
Like this is the OG busted deck. I think that's pretty much it.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And Spider because
We're crazy.
I
Yeah.
wanted to try something crazy. Yeah.
They,
The initial plan, I think, was we were trying to get like the one-turn kill stuff.
yes. So you're gonna like hopefully I'm going to play the Spider again. In some other campaign, yeah. And we'll have like the version where it's actually going crazy and just like one turn to kill everything. Like it's
That'd be
there
very
is
nice.
a way of like making
Blitz down.
70 damage or like some crazy amount. I don't remember what it is. There's like
But you won't be getting that to buff you.
there's
I have bigger buffs. There are bigger buffs coming.
It's bigger buff, but like essentially yeah. Which by the way, that never didn't quite work. Like when we go crazy with Spider, it ended up his deck being the one that go crazy at the end
Yeah.
every time.
I think I built this to be more supportive, and then ended up being.
I think we all like supported each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
called teamwork, Joe.
But that was quite funny because we started the whole campaign singing. This is going to be like the maximum torque. This is going to be the deck that is going to do the killing, and this is going to the deck
Throwing the
that
couch.
does the support.
Yeah.
Well,
Turned out to be just all support.
Yeah.
We all had to do something at some point.
Actually, what happened is that you were the one that is like very early game where you try to like bring everything, especially with like grand strategy, replenish, and then try to help us with the skill investigator.
Oh, so
Yeah.
good. And with the mission leaders. So
Yeah,
good.
that was insane. Just like drawing 2 cards every time we like clear a scheme is like that's something I'm going to miss. I ended up being like the mid game guy, so there's going to be some games where you're going to like, see me actually go off in the middle of the game and just like clearing some stuff, doing damages or whatnot, especially in Ronan.
Without completely destroying your board.
Yeah, exactly. This does like some heavy lifting, like when it needs to be done, just to survive. So that at the end, when we have like a long game and we have all the player side scheme, we have like.
I am the only one that brought endurance. Expert 2, endurance mandatory.
It was.
Why am I the only one with one?
It's fine. It was great.
I kind of regret not bringing one, sort of, sometimes.
I think I do too. There's like cards here that probably
Yeah.
should not be there, but whatever.
Like, I would take Mystical Studies out, but I can't. I didn't use this once.
That's
You
'cause you're
cannot
bad
get
at the
it.
game.
Not once.
That's because you're bad.
Did not need it.
No, you do it wrong.
It's great.
Did
It's a
not
good
I
card.
love it.
Magical Enhancements play on Frenchie only.
Sometimes
Never on Strange. No, never played on
You
me.
never did?
Never
No,
played on me.
you never gave it to me.
Maybe once on you, but
There's,
when
it
Frenchie
makes
goes
more
off-
sense on.
when Spider goes off, you give it to Spider.
Yeah.
Wong, you know what Wong does?
Wong was actually really good. Like,
Yes.
So if you have to like prioritize to play Wong, do it. Essentially, it's going to like it
Like the many times I didn't.
it heal you quite a bit. Like when
That is
it
correct.
when it was out, it actually like let you be able to like get through the
stay hero longer.
Yeah.
Master of the Mystic Arts.
So good.
I've used it on almost everything except Vapors of Valtor.
You should have. Not just kidding.
On Collector 1, tough. Vomit the toughs.
Yes.
Get blockers. Protective Ward. Cancel the things. Cancel the deadly things. Cancel the cruel intentions.
Mandatory.
Mandatory. Sacrum Sanctorum.
Joe doesn't use it enough because he's bad at Doctor Strange.
No, it's not that. It's like
It's helpful.
he
And
doesn't
hero
go
for too long.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what it is. So you can stay hero
doesn't
like for
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cape and Eye, mandatory. If you're not playing with these on the board, you're probably not going to win.
So we had like a player size scheme, superpower training. Which one you get first? Like when we clear superpower training that let you
Cape,
get an upgrade.
Cape first, you can always do 2 things with Strange.
Yeah.
Magic Blast, you got to deal damage. Astral Projection, you got to you thwart.
For both of them, you can use like the premonition stuff and whatnot.
There are market cards that you can manipulate the deck, and Kev brought a precognition to manipulate the encounter deck to
Take
make
the
this
fact to
actually work.
Precognition, great, right?
Yes. Those are the Strange cards. Joe brought 3 copies of Spiritual Meditation. Cycle your deck.
Always place
First. Do it
this-
first.
always place that in this because
Yes.
you can play it like alter ego or even hero.
And it's a
This
spell
is
card,
good.
so you can shuffle that back with Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yeah.
All 5 of the resource cards. Even the odds. 3-player game, 4-player game, mandatory 2. Might go to 3, but mandatory 2. Don't just bring 1. I wouldn't bother with a 2-player game.
Nah, I don't feel like it takes enough.
This is a very good card against Ronin.
Especially when you have like all the search and then
These were like only my only thwart cards really. Astral, even the odds, multitasking, and Zone of Silence, I think. If you don't count like Team Investigation or B Cop. But the words thwart are just those. Multitasking, take it. Not for justice. Zone of Silence, 1 per deck. Don't put
Not
2
3.
or more in your deck.
it was great to be.
I brought 3 skilled investigators because I knew there are 3 players. You can't have 4 in the deck, and I knew Kevin was bringing mission leader. So cards for people.
It paired nicely.
Yes, it was wondrous.
Okay.
Under Surveillance saved us a few times. I wish it was like per player, but 4, not 4 per player, maybe like 2 per player, but 4.
That's fine.
I think it saved us.
Yeah.
Great Responsibility is
That card was awesome. This
fantastic card.
Yeah.
It could thwart anywhere between like 7 and 10 just for a tough status card.
16 with Nebula maybe. I don't know.
It's very plausible. Yeah.
Did it out up there.
So just like keep it like get that card in your deck and play it with like your tough because
I always
it's
seem
good
to
to
have it when I needed it.
I know.
It's very strange.
Well,
It's
that's
not
that. Dig through your deck
Yeah.
quick enough.
It's probably just
But the
because
timing.
like sometimes you have it and you don't care about it. It goes out. You just discard it to like have
Yeah.
a resource. But the time where it was impactful was that huge that you always remember
Yeah.
that you had it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I brought side schemes to complement Cable, take out the guards, lay the trap, and build support. I'm kind of disappointed now that you didn't also bring lay the trap. I just thought about that now. That would have been 30 damage.
Can you have? I don't think you can have. It's a unique. I don't want to.
It's a unique card. We know
It's-
unique cards can't be in play at the same time, but can unique cards be in the victory display at the same time? Because if I put lay the trap in the victory display and we play another one, we defeat it. Where does it go?
Check the rules. We'll see.
It doesn't say in the rules.
doesn't
We check the rules.
Okay.
Helicarrier was the easiest support because it paired with
Build support.
Build support. So to B-Cop, but you could probably take B-Cop out.
Oh, he finally says it.
B-Cop needs to be the 3 of or a 0 of.
No.
But if it was a 3 of,
No.
yes, it would take
B-Cop is
3 of
not
a
that good.
Technovirus Purge and he would thwart his thing away immediately. This works on Technovirus Purge for Cable.
Yeah, but we don't need 3 and probably don't need 0.
And it was great against Ronin.
No.
One way or another is a dead card against Ronin, but great in the other scenarios because it's so easy to pull a side scheme you could clear immediately.
Like all the eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Target acquired, mandatory.
Yes.
Everyone on the team should have one. If you don't have one each, you're gonna lose.
This is going to like, help you. Like if you see
Mandatory
the
one.
first
2 or
deck
3 is
that we
fine
have,
also.
that card is helping us quite a bit.
Sorcerer Supreme for the Sorcerer Supreme, mandatory. Team Investigation.
It was a great card. It was an absolute
Paid
great
off.
card.
Yeah.
It had a few payoffs. It's a high threshold cost, and the amount of drawing we were doing, it can nuke a side scheme easily.
Yeah, like
It did pay off a few times.
when we get to like draw 2 cards of the team the skill investigator and the team leader, it really doesn't matter. Everybody spend two cards. We
That's
knew
like
something and
that's
we
like
draw
the
again.
6 things right there.
Yeah.
Allies: Eros, Quake, Wiccan. Who didn't see that coming? Cosmo. He does not affect the invocation deck anymore.
Cosmo is great.
Xavier and Fury. That's fairly obvious, I think.
For Nebula and
Nebula.
Ronan, always play Cosmos.
And
Because you
manipulate the
might,
deck and you can get rid of the cards you don't want to see pop up.
Yeah, or even like just call like
Treachery?
treachery every time, and if it like remove the fanaticism or anything else, that's going to be great. All thing. Yeah.
The order of the marker cards I took were Shore Gamble to get the most uses out of all the scenarios. Calculate the odds, then take the fight to them. Take the fight to them, I feel, is mandatory.
Yeah.
The ability to see what's going to happen on the villain phase is too strong. Earlier the better. I could have taken Grand Strategy on turn, on 2? No, on 3?
On 3.
I could have taken it on, 3 is the earliest. 3 goes. So I grabbed it, Grand Strategy. And then for the finale, it was Onrush. Onrush would have maybe helped also for Nebula's techniques.
Yeah.
But I brought it for Ronan. And that was the order I bought them in.
And that was great for Ronan.
Yes.
Like that card can solve fanaticism too.
Yes.
So yeah.
Who's
That's
next?
I can go.
Sure.
So spider protection. The idea is to play the repurpose on like different deck that we have right here, and then just keep like untapping and then going off. So the big keys of that deck is the Spider-Man, that when it activates it raises your identity. Spider-Man plus Cargo Hold, which is like one.
Brady's another Web Warrior card you control, not your identity.
Yeah.
For
Sorry.
Spider, yes.
Most of the time it was like just my identity. But yeah, it's like when the Web Warrior, which by the way you cannot really Penny Parker, she's not the Web Warrior.
Correct.
Only the suit is. Cargo Hold is actually the first card I actually bought. The idea here is we realized that it's actually healing a card, and I can have like the Spider-Man to be like untapping me.
I think originally we took it for Venom.
Yeah,
It was the original plan, and then you get him up to like 5 attack or 5 with a heal.
That's just becoming like really big. But essentially, this is what is broken in that campaign. It's like when you get this and this right here, you can either like if you pay Venom with all your what you call
Interface.
single ratio like
Interface.
a great interface, that become a 5/5 that is always on your board, or having like the Spider-Man that is like untapping you. When we play Ronan, we just realized that's funny. I feel like we actually learned how to play our
We
deck.
didn't just realize that.
Until
We know
the
it.
end. Huh?
We know it.
We never did it. We never did it. We always
I think we did it. We do like bake the call.
only one time.
No, that was...
The only time where we realized that if I have that in my starting hand,
Oh yes.
it's better for us to go with call for backup, so I can pull out Spider-Man instead of like having super power training and get the Horse Spider. That was like our last game, and it was just like amazing.
It's like 6 a turn, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 a turn instead of like having
2
a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the crux of the deck. Try to like actually repurpose like one of the tech. All the interface for the interface are like tech, so you can remove three. I'm sorry, not 4. You can use the interface, but what you want to use is the tech here for energy barrier. So having either 2 attack or 2 twirl plus at the end of the round. Also, this is a tech and this is a tech. So that can also be used with repurpose. And if I like many of them, then just go crazy with that. Adrenaline Rush was part of that shell where I actually play like the 3 Adrenaline Rush and everything else just like keep going and do 1 turn kill. That stay in that version for 1 because it's just like when you activate 7-8 times, it's just like 1 for 8 damage is good enough. And actually, when you play that deck, you want to have like most card on the board as much as you can, because when you play on Miracle Band, you're going to like discard card from top of your deck, and the less card that you have in your deck, the more chance you can get the SPD or card that is just busted, right? Oh, Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
Just still like MVP. When it's out, it's going to actually like help you cycle the card that you don't want to see, essentially, from the encounter deck. It costs a lot, but the sync ratio is going to help with like paying that mental every time you have it. So definitely, if I want to play that game again, I would play her again and again. Twip was amazing. Just stopping like the attack and tempoing until we get like a more safer place. What doesn't kill me is a card I actually didn't play much, but it's also one of the readies right here. Still help healing and stuff. The requirement is quite easy to get because of the sync ratio. So it's a card I didn't play much, but still really good to have. Pin down. We only get 2, but I wonder if 3 will have it better. Every time it hit the board, that saved us so much health.
Oh my god, yeah.
And every time there was like a minion that was on the board, I was like, I want to have pin down.
Especially when we don't want back in the deck cycling back towards us like a psionic ghost or something.
Yeah, again, like the more great that you have,
Or
the better
trying to
it
keep
is.
stuff out of the collection.
Yep,
That
yep.
as well, yes.
So yeah, probably play 3 pin down. And I realized also another thing that with that deck is if you can have 3 of that deck, then it's better because of this right here. The more you get to discard, the less chance you would see like a one-off, right? Which I love that card a lot, and I was like really hopeful with that. But sometimes I was like wishing, like sometimes I had this, and if I haven't seen that card yet in my hand, I would not play that. I would not do the activation to like draw more cards because I absolutely want to hit the cargo hold first, right? That cargo hold is way too good. Yeah, Ghost Spider here to like look up for like all the other stuff that is going to ready me, like all system go. The Spider-Man can actually ready the Horse Spider. It's not going to draw you a card because it's not a tech. But it gets you like another ready, which is good. Matcha was actually good against some of the minions where it just like block. It's kind of like a pin down. Actually, yeah, 1 matcha, 3 pin down is probably correct. Unshakable was cute because I wanted to like play Wing It and Guapo like I did with the Phoenix the first time. Honestly, that could have been like something else. It helps. Like when we have like when you need to have like 2
Playing on Expert 2, right, because you need the 2 status cards. It's a nice, cute way to get it out there.
Yeah.
It didn't pay off, I think.
That's also because of this. Like every time I wanted to have 1, he would get discarded. I only draw 3, so it's really hard to like see them coming.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, that's where like the skilled investigator and the mission leader kind of help you get more draws, so you can kind of see those things a little better.
Yeah.
Or more reliably.
So I wish it was working better. It actually works with like the stun from the web trap, or like the invocation,
Or Xavier,
right? I didn't see it coming as much as I wanted to be. So maybe that could be something else, right? That was like an insurance for like playing the Spider-Man, but it didn't come that much. So maybe there's a better way of playing it, but that I didn't need it. That could have been like a pin down, essentially. And these are kind of weird. Like I had all the resources. Sometimes I would have it in my hand, and I can like pay.
They also help for things like Collector 1 and Nebula's evasion counters.
Yeah, those are helping. Yeah, so actually just keep them, and that also do with like the big thwart card that you have. So yeah, don't remove them. Just keep them. You are not going to pay them quite much, but it's still good like for some of the stuff. Yeah, and target acquire because it's just like mandatory.
What market cards did you buy, French?
Hyperthruster and targeting screen.
You just bought 2 of them? Nice.
that was just it. That was
Wait,
just
what? Like
the market cards.
market cards? So this first,
Yeah.
Cargo hold.
Cargo hold, just because like it lets you like do some crazy stuff, right? Creative solution, grapple with it is like the suit that is like letting you do the stun, do the confuse, or like remove like a tough,
Creative
or
solution
like
is so good though.
yeah, it's good, but like still didn't get to like
There's a
use it
status
as
card
much.
everywhere though. There's always a status card somewhere.
Yeah, I wish it like I wish we got more use of it. I wonder if this will have been better right off the bat instead of like having this, you know.
Yeah, probably that way. Well, 6 is pretty big. Maybe
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got the 6 right off the bat.
But like
We didn't bring the mounted laser, did we?
No.
no, like the one yeah. So yeah, these were good.
That's why our
good,
videos
but,
are so
yeah.
long, Joe.
Yeah, we didn't have an aggression player, but we sort of had an aggression player and an aggression player. We didn't have
It's-
a direct aggression player.
Yeah, not like something that is putting damage consistently. More like, alright, it's time to go off and just like kill everything.
Long-term stabilization.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's the one that you need to get off.
Cargo hold mandatory for spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can talk a little bit about the spider cards.
Sure.
So spider card, cable.
Cable is not a spider card.
Cable is like
Cable brings the
That's what it's
superpower training.
yeah. Superpower training. If you don't have the cargo hold in hand, get that first. This is going to like help you so much. It costs a lot, so you want the superpower training to like do that thing. Essentially, you're going to see like in every game, can we clear that very quickly? And if we clear that very quickly, you
It gets all of us set up.
yeah, get all of us set up, and you see me. If we cannot clear that quickly, then I'm not going to tap to actually draw 2 cards of the maintenance on the spider.
I mean, at worst, we each have 2 thwart, and like, can one of us thwart 3, like out of hand?
Yeah, and if we cannot thwart it, then I would just like flip, thwart 2, get that in, ready, and then keep going. It will not be a great turn. I think like in every successful game that we have, we managed to like clear that off the go.
Except the last one.
Yeah, because the last one we had like something.
Oh, sorry, spoilers.
Something even better. Cargo hold. So what we did right there, we have like the call for backup. So call for backup would bring the Spider-Man in. The
What?
Spider-Man.
Oh, call for backup.
Yeah. So like it's just like say put in play, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's great because like this has a requirement of like 3 resources each. That is bypassed by the call for backup. So if you have this, play that, get the Spider-Man from call for backup, and you have like something crazy where you can thwart 2, attack 2, reduce the spider suit, and the spider suit can do 2 attack or 2 twice
Mm-hmm.
attack.
3 total activations.
Yeah, which is great, and just like keep going with that. So yeah, by order, this, then Psychic Link, because we didn't want it to like do much damage. At the beginning, we just want to stabilize until we get there. And this after can be like whatever
first.
Yeah. If I feel comfortable, then I will play all system go to retrieve the other ones. But most of the time, the all system go was just like to ready those interface to like just keep like adding more value to the thwart or whatnot. That was most of the time. And then late game, this thing just like crazy with like when you have like all the 5, it gives you like resources, it gives you like some other stuff, and when you have like the repurpose going on, this is what lets you go crazy. Rapid deployment, always use it with like 1 nursing ratio to the thwart 3 and 3. That's it. This is just a beast of a card. Web trap, having stun and direct fire damage is always good. And then yeah, this don't ever use it if you don't have that first. Essentially, adjacent protocol is cute. To have like 1 card in and just like be a card that is like going to save you if you're almost dead. Didn't play that much, but still good to have. Spider Command is also another one that lets you ready. So essentially, you tap that, you discard a card, you ready one of the interface, and that's essentially one another way to ready your spider suit. I didn't quite use the one that is like tapping to like draw a card. That wasn't.
We had too much draw mechanics.
That wasn't something I quite needed.
You didn't need need to do it.
This is just a beast too. When you have this, when you pay for 4 with the Venom, and then the last interface you pay or go already everything, and then you get this and this. It's just fun. Plus 5 a return, like no cost, so good. Yeah, that's
Good.
pretty much it. Yeah.
Kev, what do you got over here on this side of the?
So I went primarily for side schemes and then jump blocker for the group. Like Frenchie kind of said, we mostly were starting off with the superpower training. It gets Doctor Strange's cape. I was primarily grabbing the telekinetic force field to give it an extra blocker essentially for free, and then like Frenchie said, he'd grab his host spider. Obviously he comes with his technovirus purge. I think I was mostly just letting his obligation kind of grab that, like let the game find it for me, and then I'll get my boost off of there, and then call for backup and establish perimeter, extra toughs with the perimeter, and call for backup, get us free allies. I think I enjoyed grabbing Hill and just boosting everybody.
I feel like the toughs were definitely mandatory.
Yeah, toughs definitely help.
This is like there was time where we were just like in a pinch and that's it.
Yeah, I think primarily I was focusing on the force field upgrade and the plasma rifle. Did not use Oksani Sun, Temporal Leap, or Forced Amnesia nearly as much as I probably could or should have.
The Temporal Leap. What's the one that steals a side scheme?
Forced Amnesia.
Forced Amnesia.
Can grab one of the non-victory side schemes and make it a victory.
Right. Pull one of those to get like Crisis out, so you don't have to keep seeing Crisis all the time, or whatever has
Get rid of like cut the power. Get rid of Oksani Sun's good for more of like a protection build if you're going to be defending a lot anyways. Unfortunately, I didn't need to. Well, I guess fortunately I didn't need to do that. I had, the normal ally suite of blockers. Probably could have gotten Stinger in there, but I didn't take her.
Play off your Avenger character?
Yeah, but you just make the call for that.
Waste my cards with Stinger.
Right. Well, I mean, it's an idea. It's something cheap you can grab. Xavier works with the power of Psionic. I took one of these.
What does that affect? 5 cards in Cable Suite?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Psionic here. I didn't see that.
Yeah, but you're never going to like pay with this, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's gonna pinch you.
Well, yeah. So his 5 actions. Xavier.
7 cards total.
And the what you call the Technovirus purchase making you Psionic or something like this.
It makes him Psionic, yes.
It makes him Psionic, but you don't need to be Psionic to
yeah.
do those things.
Yeah.
It just generates extra resources for Psionics.
Yeah.
So, and then so then the normal 3 double resources and double leadership. So mind scans. Little slow early game, but once you get kind of ramped, it's just like, delete a side scheme.
Yeah.
Yes, essentially.
Blast, delete a character.
Gone.
So one of the max that you kind of could have done with mind scan and dedicated blast, like assuming we had like all the eggs in of this thing too.
I think I did like 13 12, with the mind scan.
12 and 18 is the max, I think.
Yeah.
Mind scan. 12
and then
max.
and then
12
6
max.
and probably like around 16-ish on the blast.
Yeah, it's just insane. And you have 3 mind scans, so every time there was like something really bad that hit
he
the
was
board,
a Justice
like,
player.
yeah, essentially.
Also had push ahead. Start off, it's thwarting 6. If your boosted stats from the purge,
Delete a side scheme.
Fort 9.
Yeah.
And then potentially get your free ready for defeating a side scheme.
I thought you brought 2. I thought you brought 1.
That's good.
Yeah.
No, you guys said, you gotta bring 2.
That was a good card.
And that was worth it.
Yeah.
That was great.
Obviously 3 make the calls. Rapid response is good. I brought the regroups for collector just because
way better.
You get more value, and it's also preventing things from going in the collection. So
I think regroup is mandatory.
It's mandatory. It's like you use your ally and then you don't block with your ally so that it doesn't go to the collection until you get the regroup. And that's how you.
I would like to see someone try to beat collector
without the regroup.
Without the regroup.
Yeah.
A 3-player game. I don't.
Grimwalking, energy generator.
Grimwalking is amazing, but like it was so hard sometimes to like just like
Yeah, but
play
you
it
have to
out.
play it, folks.
Yeah,
That's the mistake you made.
but like when you have Greymore King, it's making like all the big cards so much more easier to like pay for it, especially push ahead, right?
There's usually 2 resources around you got out of that most of the time.
Yeah, because
Like
like
if I can get it out before, if I can use it right preemptively before a side scheme's defeated, that's an extra use.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously target acquired, shut down them. Mission leader, get everybody cards.
Did we explain why target acquired? You need target acquired for the
for the techniques.
nebulous techniques.
Yeah, for and then
And slow it out
orientation,
and Star Shark.
single mandatory, like putting battle power, the power things like this. Like so many case for things. Always have one on the battlefield is always good.
I thought everybody was going to bring endurance. Apparently, I was the only one.
I gotta bring
smart enough.
Yes. I mean, we didn't. Yeah.
Professor, extra draw for alter ego stuff. Got a little bit of use out of it. Body slide, I was able to use some cute
That's very
things
helpful.
mid game,
This
where it's
is
like
good.
everybody can get a
get a
chance to
free
go
heal.
alter ego, heal, and
Yep.
come back.
Yep, that was really good.
Precog for board stacking.
That was also very like precog
Precog.
13 cards. Like
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It doesn't
early
do
game
much,
doesn't do as much.
But at the end of the game, it's just like one more card that is
you're
like
kinda
letting you
win more.
win more. It's
Yeah.
just like
Win easier.
yeah. When you have like all those like side scheme and just like okay, I'm just going to see it till the end and nothing's going to.
Yeah, Hill obviously for all the draw.
Yep.
Xavier because he tied in with the psionic stuff I had going. Also for helping to try to confuse, and he's a good thwarter. Hawkeye because she doesn't. She has a way to avoid taking damage, so for collector she can stay on the board a little
For
longer.
1 and 2, like when Ronan is
3
doing.
pings of tough and
Yeah.
get around retaliate.
Yeah.
Squirrel Girl is the hardest worker in all of the game.
I don't know who would ever make a leadership deck without Squirrel Girl.
Scott.
Scott.
Clue is not always great, but he can help you try to find a mind scan or something at the very worst. White Tiger has some issues.
No, just
But
one.
that's fine.
Just one. Collector 2.
Collector 2, but she's still decent. It's extra draw.
She gets you to like draw cards, and you do want to see like all your really good cards, mind scan, push ahead, whatever.
Yeah, so Safeguard, I think probably should
Mandatory.
grab early.
Yeah.
Early
You
in
need
your
that for
campaign.
Collector 2.
You need it for
Collector-
Collector
Collector
1.
Collector 1.
So
Yeah, yeah.
that's extra tough, extra defense.
That's good, yeah.
In Defiance, I took as well. I had the extra point there to try to help mitigate damage. I don't know that I used it too much.
Well, probably save us some from toughs here and there. Losing toughs.
No, I think it was extra damage. Ardent Resolve wasn't expecting to take. They made me take it.
Yeah, so I was supposed to use Ardent Resolve in our first run because this is like a card that is actually
It's an
making-
extra ready for the guy who is always readying.
Yes, but again, the idea it was like me trying to like do that 1 turn kill, and it just turned out to be like not something the thing I
Wasn't
needed to do
mandatory.
at the end.
Yeah.
So that wasn't the card I wanted to use anymore. But
So
he,
as a supportive
Because
player,
you were
a
supposed to
little
take
bit.
on rush. You were supposed to take Art Resolve. I was supposed to take something else.
Yeah.
And it just got reversed.
Right.
Yeah.
It does help.
It's way too versatile. Yeah.
But yeah, since I'm playing more of a supportive role generally, anyways, it's ready Frenchie, ready Joe, so he can do another invocation deck.
yeah.
We'll put that there. Brainstorm I didn't get a lot of use out of, unfortunately, but it does help.
Cycling through. Yeah.
Cycle, see what you're gonna get and shift it down. Close Call is
good.
another target acquired basically, but as an event in your hand, you don't have to play it. Tried and True,
Tried and
cute, and fun.
So
One perfect use.
That's all I needed out of it.
and I wonder if we should like bring it earlier because like this is just so you're only going to see us like play that
It'd be 3 stage 3.
twice.
Could have gotten it maybe stage 3.
Stage 3, yes. Like the same with like the what you call the
Grand strategy.
grand strategy. But the idea is that you get only one use of it. And you're going to see us like actually play that card twice, and every time we play that card twice, you will see Kevin give me
Throw it at Frenchie.
29 Frenchie, get the repurpose and the all system go, and then just start clearing some major stuff. It's like it's like instead of me trying to build into making that one turn kill or something, we have a trigger right here, essentially, and that is, you would see like in Roland, I actually cleared the first.
Spoiler. Tune in to find out, folks. What the heck?
Figure out
Just-
how he does it.
Yeah, just look into that. That card is amazing. It's just
It may
amazing.
it may read bad, but look at your decks. See what makes it work.
It's just so
Oh,
good.
I should grab Maria Hill again. No. I mean, yes, but no. Alright.
It's like some crazy stuff that can happen with this. It's
So-
just so good. I'm so sad that we're not going to play that card anymore.
That was our deck tech for
Yeah.
Galaxy's Most Wanted, which we are never going to
Certainly
play again.
A deck tech.
It was certainly a deck tech. Hope you enjoyed the videos.
Yeah.
And tune in next year, week, month for Mana Titan Shadow, maybe?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let us know if you have like done something different in your deck. That would be a pleasure to like talk with you guys. As always, thank you for watching us.
Bye.